Let's do it. 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 Yo, 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 it's your boy Professor Pippin back in this bitch on I Trade the Agent trying to get at it, trying to get loud. Yes, we back again, we back again, we back at it, we back again. Um, yeah, analysis from this weekend has held up. We have had some smash up opportunities. Um, not a lot of them really hitting full TPs, but we definitely have been able to take some profits out of the market. Grayson's in the house. He wants y'all to know he in the house. They can't see you, bro, but they know you in the house. They can hear you in the background making all that noise. Starting off on Sunday night, yeah, definitely saw my retest action that I was looking for from the open candle. And we bumped down to the 15-minute. Not really gonna kind of explain what the trend was and all that other extra shit because we kind of went through that through the weekend analysis. But based off of the trades, what we were saying was price action, I think, was bullish on the higher time frame. We was definitely looking for buys all the way on UCAD. And then when we got this opening right over here with this bearish come down or bearish prints of candles, we got these bearish print of candles and we got this rejection wick. What I saw was price action push back up. When it came back down, it wasn't looking like it was going to break the low. I hopped in. Um, Once price action got up to this 1 hour resistance right here, I saw it push one, I saw it come back down. Once it started to go back forward, I trailed the stops. Once we hit that resistance again and did not break above, that's when I took my partials, probably about 90% of it. And then I trailed the stops, and as you can see, got trailed out right over here as price action came back down. I don't know if I took many pictures this week because when I was hopping in, and I wasn't really focused on pictures, or if I did, I didn't drop them in the group chat. But let's see which ones we got. Yeah. Okay. So this is the beginning of when price action hopped in. Like I said, once we came up to this 1 hour resistance on Sunday night, um, I took profits, trailed the stops, and then got trailed out. Let's see. This is AU. We'll go over that in a second. And then this was the actual buys on UCAT. Did not use any full risk. It was the Sunday open. Price action was moving very slowly. As you can see, only a 0.12 here, but here's price action. We first pushed above, came to that 1 hour resistance, came back down and started to push up. Once this move right here started, that's when the stops got trailed. It's a pretty big stop loss, but the overall TP was a bit higher. But once I seen price action failing to break that 1 hour resistance, I was like, I'm going to take that as a sign to go ahead and capture a little bit just in case price action want to get funky on me. And it kind of did right over here, came back, pulled back a little bit more. From there, we're still looking for buys. We're still bullish on the hourly. We just simply still doing some retracement type moves right over here. Um, this here was on the news. I did not take because I thought we might come back deeper. So I just kind of, I think I sat out on Tuesday or Monday. What was this? Monday's Asian. Didn't really do too much there, but then once we pushed into Tuesday and I saw price action close above, we got to that Asian session. I was looking for the continuation based off of the setup that I had on Sunday to go up and smack up into them targets. And as you can see, we had crazy news all week, but yeah, price action got through there and just pretty much I don't really know how to break this down. Just continuation, higher highs and higher lows on the lower time frame. From the hourly, I can kind of show you what it looks like. We got the candle close above. I watched the retracement. I had this little level right here identified. So what I really was looking for going into Asian was to see if price action was going to stop at that little bitty support right there in the red on the 15-minute chart, and it exactly did. And when it did, I was in that thing. I actually waited for it to roll over probably on a 1 minute or 5 minute, and then just targeted back into that 4 hour resistance. With the news and all the other crazy shit that was going on this week, price action pushed a bit higher than I thought it was, but it is what it is. I take them cool 49 pips over here and probably about 30 pips over here. Um, let's see. This was last night's going into this morning. Um, Price action through the Asian session again, very, very slow. Looking to target. Once we got above that 4 hour resistance, I kind of looked left and just kind of found a target, a liquidity target, potentially where price action is going to go to. I still think we still have a chance to reach into that area tonight. But the trade from this morning or last night's Asian session into this morning is where I captured captured profits. What had happened on this one, kind of like the one from Sunday. We see price action push up, come back down, went in a little bit of drawdown. Then we started to get back up out of there. I saw this move push up here, started to pull back. And when I got to the gym, trail stops at this point. And then once it got back up to the top, I just got up out of that thing. Because I was like, okay, well, maybe we will, maybe we won't. We was going into 12 p.m. Lunchtime over here in the US. And I know the market kind of slows down through that 12 o'clock hour. So I hopped up out of that thing. Let me see. We captured a total of, let me see, right back at the top. It's about 39.40 of them things. So we probably over plus 100 pips on UCAT alone just from 3 simple trades. I think I actually tried to take a short from over here in the beginning, trying to catch this retracement back down. And then once it rolled over, went bullish, I went bullish. So probably minus 10 pips over here. I remember losing one on UCAT this week. But what I'm looking for tonight, real quick, real simple. Since we got that liquidity target up there in the green. And basically, we just found that from price action looking left. We zoom back out from the higher time frame, just looking to target that high right over there. What I'm looking for tonight is because of how choppy this price action is right up in here, I'm looking for a slight bit of retracement. Kind of like what we had back over here. I do have a support drawn in over here. So if price action come down and respects its support, I'll probably look down to the 15 minute, to the 5 minute, to the 1 minute, and see price action roll over bullishly, and I'll probably hop in. If not, I do see a little bit of imbalance here to feel in this little 1 hour range. You got the high to the low, new higher high, somewhere of a higher low here to the new higher high. So within this 1 hour range from this top to this bottom, a little bit of imbalance to feel where I got the entry set up at. But if we stall out at this 15 minute support first, I will take buys from there. So looking for this, come down. I will take buys from there back into there. If we happen to break through this level, I'm looking for that imbalance to get filled to go back up in there. And then the last but not least, I do see equal low liquidity over here. So I am kind of looking for a push down, strong, suck back up type of motion and potentially take buys from right down here. So potentially three different areas of where I'm trying to attack AU from or UCAD from tonight. If it happens, it happens. If it just happened to leak off and just big, strong bears, let that thing go tomorrow, Friday, let the thing roll on out. We go into next week. But that is where we at on UCAD. Kicking over to AU. AU did start the week off strong Saturday. I think what was we looking for on Saturday? This has been reanalyzed, so I'm trying to remember. We were saying price action was already bearish. We were looking for the continuation sales to finally come down and take out that daily low, which I think is way back here. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. That's what I was targeting. Price action did open up, pushed up, and ran into a little 15-minute resistance here. We can identify that here. A little resistance right up in there, and that's where I started shorting from. We bumped down to the 15-minute time frame. You can see price action open up during the Asian, big bullish. And I said, okay, if we close above this little area right here that closed on Friday, then I'll probably be looking for buys. If we fall short and start to chop around, I'm hopping in for the shorts. And as you can see, price action came down. And I don't remember what I actually took profits out on this, somewhere down here. But somewhere between 20 and 30 pips are captured on this. I like to capture and trail. So once that thing started to pull back, tailing me out, and I was just letting AU do what it does. Now, because we big bearish here, this price action back to the top side, breaking structure to the high, definitely kind of confused me. So I did not really take too many more trades on AU, and then it came down and broke structural lows back to the downside. So it was really kind of confusing right now. Overall, what I kind of see is this little 4-hourly high to the 4-hourly low right down here. Retracement type action is what I'm kind of looking for tonight. And if it sets up this way, then I will hop in. I do not have a buy limit or a sell limit on AU or UCAD just yet. But if it's set up the proper way, then we going to get active. If it don't, then I'll let that ride. Like I said, tomorrow, Friday. Looking at other pairs, GU, like I said, on the weekend analysis, we were looking for potential buys on GU simply because we broke structure. Looking left, when we pushed back to the 4-hour time frame, we had lower lows and lower highs. Last lower high to the lower low, push up on sometime last week, all last week. Pull back, so we started to consolidate, and we didn't break lows looking left. So I'm waiting to see if I can catch that potential buy. And I think what the actual call out was first we want to see how price action react within this 15-minute zone and then this hourly zone. When you look right over here from the open, you have price action, weekly open price action pushed up and rejected that area. So we're looking for wherever price action created a support at, and then we was looking for buys. The thing with GU, I don't follow GU like that, so I did not get in. But the setup did work. It was there, it did present. If you weren't at the charts for this, we did have these breakout buys called above 122 by that 115 area, and then you still had 70, almost 80 of them things to capture profit. So if you didn't catch the break and retest based off of these zones here of the weekend analysis, you had the breakout trade that was right there, pushed above, closed above, down on the 15-minute, how you could have possibly got in. What we wanted to look and see, I would have just took a breakout trade. That's what that buys above is there for. So as soon as price action broke above, closed above, probably would have took the next candle, something like this. Push above, close above here. When that candle, when the next candle would have broke the high, probably would have took it like that and then targeted supply looking left. Stops would have been a little tricky. Probably would have did my average of 20 pips like I usually like, and then just started to trail as price action started to go higher and higher. But overall, GU played out to the top side, and then once it broke, I think overall GU is bearish on the higher time frame. So we got the well, we thought it was going bullish, but the daily and the weekly is somewhere bearish. We had the trend change. This still could potentially go bearish. I mean, go bullish. The daily and the weekly are bearish. Come out to the weekly. Bearish there. Daily bearish here, but we saw the 4-hour rollover last week to go bullish. So this still has a good opportunity to go bullish. We have not broken structural lows looking left on the 4-hour time frame. We got the low to the high. This could all just be simple retracement, buy to sell to buy, get back up out there to the top side. It's looking like it's starting to formulate bullishly on the hourly. So tonight, we just gonna have to sit back and wait and see. So the way I would play it, if I was looking at GU continuously, what I would do is identify what I would call my 1-hour ranges, the 1-hour high and the 1-hour low, 1-hour resistance, 1-hour support, and then I'll wait for one side to be broken another. But I mean, like I said, that's look like a pretty big range. So you'd have a long time to wait for the shorts. Send me them things. And then for the buy side, looking at probably about, let me do that again. You're looking at about 20, 25 pips before it breaks that high. But ultimately, something I would look for, price action to push up in here, exhaust, pull back. The pullback is what I would base the buys off for. The pullback, I got one little structure here on the hourly. I got another structure here. So anywhere the price action holds up here as a support, I would take those buys. If it actually broke through this level, we pushed up into here, broke through this level here, and then came down to this one, I'd probably be a little bit more iffy. So I probably would definitely reduce lot size. I do see a little bit of an imbalance down here left to be filled. So we could be coming back to that. But if you trade GU, then you know how it moves, you know how it gets down. So you can potentially make your own analysis and assessments on that thing, and then get busy based off of that. I did not take this trade here on GU. It just was something that I identified from the weekend analysis, and that thing got up out of there. Flicking over to the UJ. Like I said, I wasn't messing with UJ. Breakout buys look like they sort of held up. Break above, the close above would have been there. So you would have had 48 of them things to the top side. Couldn't tell you what you would have been targeting. I probably would have just trailed. That's a 4-hour time frame. Close above, break above here. Yep. So still 40 of them things. Stops would have definitely been tricky on this, but I wasn't messing with UJ anyway. I was looking for a deeper retracement to kind of pull back and then go back to the top side. But as we can see, we just still making higher highs and higher lows. So at this point, follow the trend, catch you a higher low and then get busy to the top side. GU followed pretty much what GJ pretty much followed what GU did. We got that impulse to the top side, kind of the same thing I said I was looking for on GU, exhaust with into that last 15-minute resistance, pull back, and then got up out of that thing. Wasn't looking for anything on GU either. Breakout buys, right? We got right over here, 182. Definitely was called out on the weekend analysis. Breakout buys pushing back into supply, looking left. Almost 100 of them things, 93. So if you took a breakout buys, you definitely can congratulate yourself there because that was a huge move up to the top side. 100 pips, 100 pips, 100 pips you done for the week. Last but not least is gold. On gold, we talked about this little area here over the weekend. Like I said, if you know how to play this type of range, when you see this type of price action, you know what to look for. This choppy ass, yeah, I'm looking for the retracement trades, and then I just kind of threw this little analysis on here to kind of see what potentially was going to happen. Still not really stopped out based on the position tool we put on here, but ultimately it looked like it's already rolled back over bullish. So I would definitely not be still looking for the shorts on gold. I wasn't looking for a trend change or anything on gold. Definitely was just looking for a retracement. Ultimately, we got the pullback back into this level that turned us around and pushed us back bullish. So definitely had room if potentially I would have hopped into this gold trade to make some nice little pips to the downside. I see 186 of them things. Um, you got a little bearish candle there, so you definitely could have rolled that thing all the way back down. 170 of them things, 175. So I mean, definitely had opportunities to get busy this week. The market is not really showing like it's giving out good trades, good positions, good areas to get in. But if you know how to read that thing, then you definitely have the opportunity to get in and get busy. Overall, what I'm ultimately waiting for is a retracement higher time frame on gold. I do see we big bullish here. We pulled back, we pushed up. We are failing to break this high. So any price action breaking structural looking left, going back to the downside, I will just only still be considering that retracement type action to get the deeper pullback and then get back up out of there to potentially target that daily high, daily supply, or daily supply, daily support, or resistance type area. So all the way looking left, that's a long way for price action to go. So right now we're just waiting. Price action is bullish, looking for the best bullish scenario. If we come down and start breaking structure looking left, at least especially at least on the hourly time frame, then yeah, potentially you definitely could get active. We got structure there, structure there. Structure there. I know it don't look like much here, but when you go down to the 15-minute, 30-minute time frame, you start to see higher highs and higher lows, um, high, low, somewhat higher, low, higher, low. You know what I'm saying? Should be going to push that new higher high, but we push up, fail to break highs, and definitely could be seeing that retracement phase start to happen. So just wanted to hop on here and give a little breakdown. Going into tomorrow is Friday. I'm about to drop another video right after this one, just kind of showing how going from a naked chart, probably use AU or UCAD, probably use this week's price action, but just kind of going through and talking about psychology and showing based off of what current price action is given when you in the moment, how to potentially get busy and get active on that thing. But outside of that, for this one, I think I am done. Let me see on AU. It's right through that supply. Yeah, so we definitely could see that retracement back into that resistance there and then get active. But I would really want to see the confirmation for this to take those shorts as we are doing this move higher low, higher low, somewhat of a higher potential higher low. As we come back up in here, as we are still making higher highs and higher lows, what I want to see is price action push up into that level and then break some structure looking left. Once we break that structure, that's kind of like on your mark. If you're a racer, on your mark. You know what I'm saying? When that thing starts to start to pull back and failed to break this high that came down and broke structure, that's to get set. And when that thing started to get ready to leap back down to the downside, I'm hopping in for the shorts. I'm taking off. Something like this probably wouldn't take place until the London session or the New York section in the morning. I don't know if there's news tomorrow. I have not checked, but we can real quick to see if there's any catalyst to kind of give us that speed within the market. 8:30 in the morning, right there. Core PCE price index. I don't know what that is. Reverse UMO consumer sentiment. Don't really know what that is. And then that goes into next week. So we got some red folder news that potentially could give us that setup that says, okay, well, we're gonna pull back, and then when we start seeing that shift to the downside, that's when we look to attack, probably on that third leg when it starts to come back down. UCAD. Yeah, we just looking for all this choppiness to get eat up by a retracement. Potentially, I showed you the potential entries from right over here. If they set up, they set up. If they don't, I've been pretty good profitable this week. So that's all I got for this one. I'm about to slide. I'm out. Big Blue Hose ENT in the building. Peace.